We're back. Okay, we're back. Right. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Something really cocked out with the Wi-Fi, big time. Like I didn't even realize until I was checking something else. But yeah, that really bugged out with the connection big time. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if the stream went through or not. Because I'm not resuming. All right. Okay, so it got uploaded. Thank God. So I just edit this title. Okay. I need to get BT on the phone, I swear, because like my Wi-Fi has been properly cocking up big time as of late. I don't know why it's been doing it, but it's starting to piss me off. So I should get them on the phone in the morning. Okay, so I'm still coming in, you know. You can still hear me. The audio's still going fine. That's all good. Good. All right. Hey again. Yeah, hello again. It seems my my internet feared the desert, and thus it did not want me to go through it because it knows my disdain for desert levels. But I shall persevere. River's frozen anyway. Don't know why. It's not even a river. It's fucking oasis. Don't know why I went out there. Okay. So this is definitely the more open-end Mario, you know, Odyssey Kingdom. And I forgot to, you know, put my fucking phone on silent. Because I always keep forgetting to fucking do that for some reason. And it won't register my fucking fingerprint. Just unlock the phone. Okay. Right. I can get the seeds planted. I know another one's around here somewhere. Best get that out of the way. Have all three of them grow at once. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So we get this. Oh, no. I kind of need the seed. There we go. Mario is holding his nuts. He's quite proud of his nuts. Albeit self-conscious about the size, so don't talk to him about his overly sized nuts. Because, like I said, you know, the poor bugger does get self-conscious about it. I mean, you know, how happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. You know how it is. One day, you just have a nut, and the nut's huge. Sweet. Where's the Jaxie? Okay, maybe we should fucking, like, you know, trigger the checkpoint flag. That might help. What do you want? Okay. I believe the other seed is over here. Yes. I see the Koopa. Small kingdom coins. Okay. Get a generator of the surroundings. Observe before I strike. I can't access that rocket because it's frozen solid. Oh, kingdom coins. Oh, there you are. Yeet! Hey, alright. Now, before we do anything else, we gotta commit some robberies. Mainly nick them of their moon. Hey, they weren't gonna use it. So fuck them. Excuse me. By the way, with how many castles Bowser's make, or do we do anything with them besides to annoy Mario? You know, in a weird way, a part of me feels like the Mario film will actually answer that question, but I don't know. What about it? I like how the other shop attendant was just frozen solid. Like, he, like, literally, like, its animation froze, and it's like, what? Just looks in like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why the fuck are you telling him this shit? Okay. Right, now I'll continue later, because I remember there's a warp pipe up here. There it is. Oh, and some kingdom coins. You can never have enough kingdom coins, except you can have up to 100. There we go. Perfect. That's all you have to do. We swear the HD Rumble is not a pointless feature. We swear. Hey, buddy. Nice. Rest in spaghetti, my door. Okay, so we know. Explain what happened to the door. Cause you sounded dead concerned when you said you had to go. So I was worried like something serious happened, and then I see your fucking door, just fucking like Jesus. Is that what happens when we talk about Minecraft too much? The door just gives up on life. Bowser's footprints. You're not getting context. Is it something a bit too personal to say on stream, or are you just being a dick? Because knowing you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the latter. It wasn't the destination, it was the journey back to this call. DLC for this should be out any day now. Any day now! Both. So yeah, because of what happened to the door, you said you're gonna have to call it for now, which I think just means like we'll chat later. And it's fair enough, you got other shit to deal with, like a door. Don't really blame you. Shit. But hopefully you can get your door sorted. Anyways, can't stay home at work. That's fair enough. Brave man. Watching his friend's live stream at work. Brave man. You can show me how brave you are by donating. No, I'm joking. Okay. I mean, he's back up. I sent an image. Yeah, okay. You did? Right. But how long will it last is the question. I mean, if you're free to get back into a call, then, I don't mind. But I don't know if you're still traumatized by what has happened to the door. Nah, brave would be if I said how I feel about this game. Okay, bye everyone. Checkpoint. Okay. Just arena, ruined sand pillar. Before I go into the abyss, I shall drown in the sand to get in here. Hidden room in the flowing sands. Nice. Ah, bloody itchy fucking head. Yeah, I can come back. Alright, let's get cool going. Hey up.
My poor door.
So what happened to the door?
You're not getting context, okay, Paul?
Okay, I'm not getting context, but I think the chat deserve context, don't you?
I'm not in.
You what?
I said no. They ain't getting context or anything about that.
Like, what happened when you discovered it? Did you like turn around and saw what happened, and you're like, yeah, okay, I'll chat later?
No, I'm the reason why the door is broken. First of all, but that's all the context you're getting.
So what you're saying is I should file a police report for door abuse.
I mean, the door is white, so I mean, it's not a hate crime.
It can still be a victim.
I don't know about that. My lawyer might have a thing or two to say about that.
That'll be a hell of a court case. So we're here for Johnny versus Door.
Clearly, the door lost.
Be like that fucking.
Did he even see it coming?
Somehow be one of the world's shortest cases, like on fucking what's her face, Judge Judy.
She's still going on. I think she gave up.
Oh, is she not doing it anymore?
Not that I'm aware of. I
Oh,
mean, all I know is that apparently behind the scenes she was kind of a diva with
really?
with NBC. Like her demands for every new season kept getting worse and worse.
Isn't she like an actual judge though?
Uh, I mean, I think like degree wise, sure. Past that,
Because I know, like, the British equivalent Judge Rinder, he is an actual judge. His show just hasn't come back on the air because, COVID and stuff. As far
so
as, like,
what you're saying is crime is legal over there. Got it.
crime is legal. Well, no, because Rinder is, like, small claims, like, a maximum lawsuit of, like, £5,000 and stuff like that. But as far as I'm aware, like he still works for ITV. Like they're not really on rocky grounds or anything. I think COVID is just affecting his show returning.
Can't believe a disease stopped the lawyer.
Hmm?
I said I can't believe a disease stopped the lawyers.
I mean, I know court cases did carry on past Rona, but I just like to imagine that would have been some of the most awkward shit ever because it was on like Zoom calls and stuff, wasn't it?
I know it was for like Drake's Bell's case.
Keep you imagine, you're trying to object to someone, but the prosecutor just mutes you.
The Wi-Fi goes down. Lawyer, here's the evidence. The whole chat just cuts out.
You're on F5, mate. Boom.
When it's time for the victim to talk, they forgot to turn off their mic. So in the background you hear them say like some like terrible shit in the background. Like, yeah, I purposely made him look bad.
Yeah. He does like a whole witness statement, and then like if he gets me himself and it's like, honey, they're buying everything.
It's like, the mic's still on. Oop.
I think I did read of something that of something similar that happened, where it's like this woman called the police because she was robbed, and as the policeman was writing down all the details and looking at like the crime scene, she received a call, and she was speaking to what I believe was like her dad or her husband in French because she was from France, saying about how she's faking being robbed to get like insurance money and stuff, but the policeman spoke French. So when it was all said and done, he looked at her and said, "Merci beaucoup, mademoiselle. Au revoir."
And she's like, what?
and apparently she got nicked for like insurance fraud and stuff. It's like, yeah, saw that coming.
It's only a matter of time until you lose the game.
Oh god, fucking, that takes me back.
Did I just reference something?
Do you not remember the game?
Do you know how there's a lot of games? First of all,
No, I mean you lose the game.
no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like fucking god. We're talking like really early days of like internet and stuff, where just like there was just this universal game that everyone was a part of, and all for you to lose, all it would take was just some random person to say, "You lose the game," and everyone just lost the game. It's impossible to explain.
Yeah.
But like it was like a huge thing. I think Tumblr started it.
Oh, rest in peace to Tumblr. I don't even know if it's still alive.
I mean, try looking up "You Lose the Game" and see if and see if any relevant research will come up on it.
You said the game?
Well, just you lose the game. But like I do remember it was going around my secondary school when like everyone was dead confused on what the fuck was going on.
All I see is a lot of children crying.
Tommy, I think you sent me propaganda.
Worry that your child is a sore loser. 4 ways to teach children how to lose gracefully.
Okay, I don't think. Okay, I'll have to do some extensive research later and link it to you.
There you go. I sent you the image.
Did you send it? Oh, for fuck's sake! God, I have encountered sore losers before.
Are they all Smash players?
I was more referring to like an old friend of mine. God, he had such a fragile ego. Like, even as a child, he still had a fragile ego.
So what was the ego about? What was the ego about?
Well, like, if he would win something, even if it's something really petty, like you know, petty arguments that, you know, we all had with each other as children, like, he would always be the smug, he'd always have the smug, punchable face because he was right. But, I do remember, like one time, he invited me over to his house to play. And when I say he invited me over to his house to play, what he meant was sit on the floor and watch me play FIFA. Because, you know, God forbid he had a second controller or play offline.
Hey, not everyone wants to buy a Mad Catz controller.
Dude, this was 360, alright? Mad Catz was extinct back then.
I'm pretty sure they got extinct over. I'm pretty sure there's a Mad Catz controller for 360.
Oh yeah, there are, but I mean, you know, like there were better controllers then, like Rock Candy and stuff, and Afterglow. But the point is, like, you know, like, going to a friend's house when you're expected to play, but instead you're just watching him play online is just, you know, not exactly the definition of playing, but whatever. You know, so I went over, and I brought my DS and shit, and I remember he just went, "Oh, look at this guy, he's just quit right now," and I looked at like their player layouts, and I'm not like an expert on FIFA, so I went, "What's the problem there?" And he said, "Look, his players are so shit, he hasn't even got a single gold player." And I was like, "Okay, so what's the problem there?" He said, "You gotta have gold and platinum, otherwise you just got a shit lineup." And I was like, "Well, maybe he's just playing the game and not spending his money." My friend got his ass kicked, and he refused to admit he lost. Saying that he let the guy win. He's like, bitch, fuck off.
Well, he still had time to return the game out of spite.
But no,
get that 99 cents credit back.
I do remember like one of my classmates in college, like fucking fragile ego he had. He always loved to show off all of his expensive stuff, much to the detriment of the course. Like,
so he would just flex during class? He would just flex about stuff during class?
Yeah. He like one time during lunch, he went into town, went into Game, which is the UK game shop, and bought like a £65 mouse. And then and just replaced it with you know, replace a school's mouse with it, just to, you know, use the mouse. And he said, "Oh, this mouse is so good because it cost me £65, but it gives me 2.6 million colors." And I was like, "Oh, what? You mean the colors that you can't even see because your hand's covering the fucking thing they're shining from?"
Money well spent. Money well spent.
Yeah, right. And he was saying about like the laser, the green laser. And I did ask someone about it. He said, well, most if not all mice have lasers. But like the color literally makes no difference. You know, they are just the laser for a mouse. But we were doing a group project once. And we had, it was like a group project for a rage game, and he volunteered to be the level designer, right? And he was taking his sweet ass time with it. which is much to our detriment because, you know, we kind of needed the level to actually code shit. But he spent most of his time on the school computer just watching Netflix and shit. But then he decided for some reason to bring in his Razer laptop, which he kept bragging about it being £2,000. Which is, you know, a lot for a laptop, sure, but we don't care. And it got to a point where there was one instance where the fire alarm went off. And, you know, so we all got out and we got to the fire assembly point, except him. And we wondered where he was. He was staying behind, packing away the laptop. Now, our lecturer, understandably, lost his shit. Because he said, "Why the fuck did you stay behind?" And his reasoning was, "Someone could have pressed the alarm on purpose to get my laptop because they know I brought it in." I was like, "Of course they're gonna know you brought it in. You won't shut up about it."
I was hoping for a dark turn where you said that he died for his laptop or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a bullet for the fucking thing. But after that, he stopped bringing in the laptop, but he kept but then he started bragging about his security system, how he has a security system to watch the laptop, and I was like, that's not even something to be proud of. Like, that is just straight up paranoia at that point, you know?
Is the laptop his wife?
I don't know, but he even says he watches his mum intensely when she goes in his room to make sure she doesn't steal and sell the laptop. Like, that is straight up paranoia. And the worst part about it was that because he did that, he didn't transfer the data over, so he had to start the level building all over again. So we were so far behind on this project because he felt the need to brag about his fucking laptop. And then when we got it, it wasn't even complete.
Time to smash that laptop.
Oh, you have no idea how tempted I was, but I knew that if I did, I'd be $2,000 out of my pocket. I haven't even got $2,000 now.
Well, of course not. You're a millennial.
I need my avocado toast, man. I do know. Like the internet have all agreed that 1998 people, they have no idea where the fuck they go in terms of either a millennial or a Gen Z.
Just don't worry about it. The only thing that matters is that we're broke.
Yeah, we're all broke regardless. Because goddamn, everything is getting way too expensive. Oh shit, Mr. Moon. Oh well.
Isn't inflation nice?
No, it's not. Honestly, it's why people are just, you know, doing this whole cryptocurrency stuff, because because they just want to be able to live. I'm not saying NFTs are good. Fuck NFTs, but I mean, you know, just like, you can't blame people when investing in like Bitcoin and shit because they just want to fucking survive.
NFT more like no fucking thanks.
That's good, actually. Where's that from?
Oh, okay. You haven't seen that before?
No, I haven't.
Like a picture of like Sonic is like, yeah, I support NFT. No fucking thanks.
Well, I mean, like, I doubt that's originally from the guy. Like, I'm pretty sure he got that from somewhere else. That's brilliant, though.
It's always a Sonic-related image.
So your friend is like Birdie, then, pretty much. Although, I think that's the friend I told you about. That fucking hates Nintendo.
Oh, okay. I won't mention the name.
Like, no. This isn't him. Like, there's a completely different person from him. But like, no. Compared to the guy in college, he's actually quite tame. This guy would actively go on his phone during the course, look up just like random Nintendo stuff and say, "Oh, rip off. Can't believe they ripped the stuff off." And even though he would even though people would say to him, it was like, "Well, they actually did it first." Like, no, they would have done it first at all. Well, even then, I'm pretty sure Microsoft had it planned back then, so they would have ripped it off anyway. It's like, fuck me.
Microsoft clearly planned it early when they were working with Sega. Like they knew they were gonna get fucked, so they made sure to make that patent that controller style.
Yeah, they knew back in the fucking 90s. They were like, yeah, okay, so in about 10 years' time, we're going to make a console. We should patent that shit right now. The ABXY format, patent it.
I'm just waiting for a company to be brave enough to bring back numbers.
Was there any company that actually did number controllers?
Like old Atari controllers used to do that.
Right.
But eventually it became one of those since there wasn't like a standard for like how games worked.
No.
What most people would do is when you like bought a game, it would come with like a sticker that you like place on your controller and say, okay, this is what this does.
Oh, is that the 7800?
One of those Ataris.
Yeah.
Just add a sticker and hopefully you don't rip it out when you try to change a game.
Yeah, right. Which, just like bit of an oversight in the long run. I mean, like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but those like button controllers still have more buttons than what most modern day controllers have anyway.
There's like 16 buttons.
So it's amazing that people were actually able to, comprehend that shit.
I don't think anybody even did. I think it was just one of those, alright. I guess that's just how it is. Like, I'm not surprised, video games crashed because of stupid shit like that.
Well, that's funny. The video game crash never hit the UK. That was only an American thing.
GG, I saw that fall pit.
Shut up. But yeah, the whole video game crash was only America, which I didn't know about. But over here, we didn't really care about consoles back then. Like we just had the microcomputers.
But did you at least know about the whole digging up ET like in Mexico or something?
See, like I know about it, but I just know like over here we just didn't give a shit about ET. It was like, oh, okay, game shit. But
if you could pick a game to bury in Mexico, what would it be? Well, what would be the UK's version of ET?
I don't know. We don't really have a game that flopped over here. Like, we have games that are shit, but not really.
Yeah, but did you guys even get ET?
I think we did. But that's the thing. We didn't really have a game that flops an entire industry.
Well, it wasn't just ET. It was just ET was the biggest one.
Yeah, but was like,
it was also like Pac-Man. Was also the reason as well.
Yeah, but because like over here, we did have arcades and stuff like that, but like most people didn't care about consoles. There wasn't much demand for an Atari 2600 as there was, say, a Commodore 64 or a ZX Spectrum. Like, we more cared about the microcomputers. Which mainly because over here it was just far cheaper. Not in terms of the consoles themselves, but just because of games prices. Like fun fact, the Nintendo Entertainment System didn't really do well in the UK when it came out, because the Nintendo Entertainment System was like £200, which back in the 80s is a fuckload of money. But the games themselves were like £50. Whereas, to all the dads out there who are, getting games for their kids and stuff, why would I want to get my son this £50 game when I could just go to the shop, spend £2 to get them this cassette tape game, which even then they could just rewrite and get another game from their friends on the playground. Because that was something you could do. Like games on cassette tapes, just rewrite them and get a new game entirely.
But with how games were like not really popular back then, did you guys even get like Mario 2 USA, or did you guys get something else?
We did get most, if not all, of the NES games. But it's just it wasn't as popular in the UK as it was in America. because because there was still like the love for microcomputers at the time, like because of costs and stuff.
So when did things change though? Because clearly the UK gives a shit more about games than the US.
Yeah, it changed when the Super Nintendo came out. Like the Super Nintendo, like that was like the kicker. That was like holy shit.
You could say it was super.
Which actually think the whole like Genesis does what Nintendo don't. We never had that marketing over here.
I imagine that confused the shit of you guys.
It did, but yeah, we just never got it because there were like Sega was popular in the UK and so was Nintendo. So Sega didn't need to save their brand. So Sonic was never really the mascot over here. It was just here's the Mega Drive. It's 16 bits.
Are you guys the reason why there's more than one Alex Kidd game?
Probably, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, we're not exactly as hyped for rock paper scissors as Japan. But
compared to the US, I'm sure you guys are.
I don't know. But yeah, we did have Sonic, of course, but it was never the head of the marketing. It was just check out this brand new game, check out its graphics, get the Sega Mega Drive now.
See, with how much they try to make Sonic have like an American attitude, I'm surprised they didn't change it for you guys.
I mean, not everything needs to be changed for the region.
No, I know that. It's just one of those. His main appeal is trying to be more American. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Although I do know Sega didn't really pay that much attention when porting games to the UK, because of the power region, 50 hertz stuff. They didn't do a good job with that.
Do you guys still get that version, or do you guys get the 60 hertz version?
Well, anything that gets remade nowadays, it's always 60 hertz because no game is good on 50 hertz. Like now the whole 50-60 hertz issue really isn't a thing anymore because of how far technology has come. I mean, our electricity is still 60 hertz, but I'm playing Odyssey in 60 frames per second right now instead of 50. So, it's a non-existent issue now, but any game company that gives us the 50 hertz version are stupid. Looking at you, Sony, with your PlayStation Classic.
Hey man, they made sure to make that shit on purpose, so you can have a cheap PS1 emulator.
Yeah, it was cheap, alright.
Even for $5, nobody wanted it.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's what really baffled me is first off, everyone in Europe hated the fact that it was the 50 hertz versions. We know 50 hertz was shit.
But nostalgic, man.
But the thing is, if you were to go if you were to plug in a keyboard and hit escape, you go to a debug menu, and it show that you can just switch between default, PAL, or NTSC versions of the games. They had all the ROMs, but they decided to put some of them as PAL games for some reason.
Because it would feel wrong if you guys don't suffer the nostalgic.
But they're shit! They ran so slow! And they weren't even... And of all the games they picked, they weren't even the good PAL adaptations. I really like the design of Harriet. She's cute.
Who's that one? That's the girl bunny, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even remember any of these characters at all.
Fair enough.
I mean, it would be cool if they were in Mario Kart, at the very least. Give us some new Mario characters.
Don't worry. They'll put them in the rumored Nintendo carts.
Oh my god, yeah. An analysis predicting is definitely a leak. I can't wait.
The guy who claims to work at Nintendo, his sources are literally, dude, trust me. And everyone is taking it to heart, to the point where there are like massive Twitter discussions about it, and I think death threats have been sent because people hate the idea, and it's like nothing's been announced.
I do find it funny how people hate the idea, yet Mario Kart Wii, like the most modded Mario Kart game, is literally nothing but other Nintendo series in that game.
What do you mean?
Because like the people are like really negative about the idea of like Nintendo making Mario Kart basically Smash Kart.
Right.
But one of those, I find the idea funny that people hate it when the most modded like Mario Kart game has other Nintendo games besides Mario.
Oh, so you're talking about 8 Deluxe?
8 Deluxe and especially Wii.
What about Wii? Because like
modding purpose, modding.
Oh well, do you really count modding as like, you know, a thing to keep in mind? Because I mean, like 8 Deluxe officially has other Nintendo characters in it. Like, I mean, in that case, you might as well claim that Sonic Lost World is it can be a crossover for Mario because you mod Mario in there. Like, I mean, yeah, you're right, but you're not exactly correct.
No, I mean in the sense of, you know, being so against about having Nintendo characters in a Mario Kart game, even if it's official or not.
But then again, not everyone mods their games, so the people who argue about it, you know, don't mod their games. So maybe they don't see the Nintendo mods in Mario Kart Wii.
Obviously, though, if Nintendo Kart becomes, you know, if Mario Kart becomes Nintendo Kart, we definitely need like every Fire Emblem rep.
Shut up. Personally, I'm all for the idea. I wouldn't mind it.
I mean, I at this point, I can care less. All I'll say is that Sonic did it first.
Sonic did it first. Simpsons did it.
Hey, I mean, if Sega's not gonna do it anymore, then, you know, Nintendo should definitely take the chance.
We'll capitalize, sure.
All I need is a rideable Charizard.
So a Pokemon trainer doesn't even drive a cart; they just drive Pokemon.
Yeah, they drive them like a plane. But that's a thing in Pokemon.
I mean, I know of that. You know, I'm just finding it funny.
Well, like you imagine like Charizard like T-posing while he's like drifting.
So I haven't been fully up to date with like so what are the quote unquote leaks about the Nintendo kart? Like what's the main things about it? Like how different is it to Mario Kart, if at all?
But it's just with Nintendo. That's the twist apparently.
So it's literally just Mario Kart, but with like a Nintendo roster.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Which I mean, yeah, sure, that's definitely real. At this point, I either just want like a Mario Kart Ultimate where it just has like every stage and all the Mario Kart characters at this point.
There was a rumor. There was a leak about that being a thing, right? But the thing is, like, I don't know about you, but for me, whenever I look at leaks, I always see the one little bit of detail that just becomes a bit too much for it to be believable, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So the leak about it was like, you know, it's gonna have every single track brought in the Mario Kart 8 style, and it's like, okay, that's cool. So and it would have some extra ones from other Nintendo IPs. Okay, that's cool. I'd buy that. I believe that. Also, every character has customizable skins to give them a unique variety. Okay, now you lost me.
Okay, to be fair, Mario Kart Tour is still alive. I wouldn't be surprised if we at least get some DLC costumes.
True, but it's just like there was more to it. Like I think you could pick the kart's colors and stuff like that, and it's like you're just adding too much for it to be believable now.
Okay, that isn't no, but like costume wise, I can see that in the next Mario Kart.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I remember now. It was yeah. So it was as well as customizable colors for all the characters, and customizable cart colors. The SNES stages would still be in their 16-bit art style for some reason.
I mean, no, okay, because I was gonna argue like Nintendo did keep like that kind of feel to like Mario Kart Wii. But I was like, I just remember Mario Kart 8. They didn't do that. They just remade the whole thing.
Mario Kart 8 did a great job though. Mario Kart 8, the retro tracks are great.
To be honest, it's like they are great, but it's one of those. I don't know. I kind of prefer what Mario Kart Wii did, where it's like it tried to stay true to how it originally looked. I know that's more of a nostalgic thing, but at least the in-option would be cool.
They just look too bland, in my opinion.
It looks more budgeted, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was sort of the appeal, especially for like in the N64 ones.
I mean, I guess, but
I don't know. I think like for me, my major problem with like what Mario Kart 8 did for like some tracks is like it feels different, but what's new sort of ruins the charm of it.
right.
Like some of them were an improvement. Like Rainbow Road N64, that was definitely an improvement.
God, I love N64 Rainbow Road.
The one thing I hate about it is how it's it's not like it's just one full lap.
Agreed. I feel like it should have been at least 2 laps.
No, you keep it to the original. Make it long as fuck on purpose. You make it 6.
Okay. Maybe they could have compromised, right? So like you get laps depending on what class you're in. So 50cc, it's 1 lap. Otherwise, you'll be there for a lifetime. 100cc, 2 laps. 150cc, 3 laps.
Now 250cc.
200cc, yes.
No, I said 250. That's probably the next thing they'll introduce.
You know, I think the retro tracks are great in Mario Kart 8. But I wouldn't mind a Mario Kart where like all of the tracks are into one. I mean, like
wait, like one full lane of all the stages?
Yeah, like all stages into one. You know, like from SNES to 8 to Tour to hell, even get the arcade tracks in there.
No, they'll never do that.
I could dream, damn it.
Even then, it's one of those. I've played the stage before, like on like Mario Kart Wii, like from a mod. And it's one of those when you're not playing those stages like on an arcade, they're kind of bland.
Well, the Mario Kart arcade stages.
Yes.
Fair. Oh. Oh no. I thought I thought my Wi-Fi disconnected. Just randomly DCing. You alright?
Yeah. For some reason, Discord just said, "Nope, you're done with this conversation." My bad on that.
I thought you were getting sick and tired of my opinion.
No. Like Discord was like, "Okay, you're done here."
Are you still on mobile? Because your mic quality just massively improved.
Oh, I just switched to headphones compared to Bluetooth.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's fair. But I mean that's fair. You know, I mean I get what you mean with the arcade tracks being a bit bland, but I mean I still think it would be cool anyway.
No, not bland. Like more like they just lose their charm is what I'm more getting at.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, if you're gonna call it retro track, I sort of expect it to feel like, retro.
I'm sure whatever Nintendo will do for the next Mario Kart, they'll think of something. I mean, I think this is Mario Kart's 30th anniversary this year.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right.
Wait, no. How old is Mario?
No, Mario Kart specifically.
No, but wait, you said Mario Kart 30, right?
Yeah, like Mario Kart's 30th anniversary, because Super Mario Kart came out 1992. There you go.
How old is this series again?
The Mario series is technically 41 years old, but they only focus on when Mario Bros came out, so 37 this year.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was like 25. I don't know why.
You're stuck in the past.
Oh god.
I mean, let's not forget, it was Sonic's 30th last year, and we're only getting his 30th anniversary this year.
Don't forget about Sonic Origins. It's definitely coming out. It's definitely coming out last year.
Fucking someone messaged the social media person about Sonic Origins getting cancelled, and they said, "Don't worry, it's definitely not getting delayed. There'll be more news to come about it. Of course, it's not getting delayed. It's just Mega Drive emulators."
Look, man, you know how hard it is to look for a Genesis ROM. You have to look.
What's there to cancel? It's just fucking ROMs. I wouldn't be surprised if Sega got these ROMs online.
I mean, that's usually the case with like most companies. They just won't admit to that.
I think Nintendo got their ROMs. I think Nintendo have their own ROMs of their games. I think
not all of them, but some of them they did pull out from some certain sites.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure for like definitely at the NES and Super NES, they definitely did get them from the internet. I don't know about N64 though.
I know the Shindu one is definitely their own ROM.
Oh yeah, they keep their source files. Never forget how Luigi was in there all along. Give it like 40 more years, and we'll find out why Luigi was actually in DS.
Can we not?
The dream will happen, man. He's behind the door. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything for a while, so he might be dead, but he's there.
Do you ever? Okay, real talk. As a kid, did you ever believe those how to unlock X character in this stuff?
I didn't really play any games where that was like the case. Because the thing is, as a kid, I couldn't afford Nintendo games at all. So
I don't mean Nintendo games. I just mean in general.
No, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Right.
So I mostly play like licensed game where rumors like that wouldn't exist. Like I'm not gonna find a rumor of someone saying, "Oh God, Shrek is hidden in level 5 of Madagascar, the video game." Like, no, nobody cares about this licensed game.
It was just like, I just think back to like all these rumors, and I'm just like, why do people make up these bullshit claims?
Okay, but to be fair though, especially Nintendo, they have played with the idea of with the rumors. Like I know for like Pokemon X and Y, there are some Pokemon that evolve when you turn your 3DS upside down.
What?
There are some Pokemons that only evolve if the 3DS detects that your system is upside down.
Why?
Because back then, in Gen 1, there was rumors about like Mew under the truck, and one of the rumors was like if you had your Game Boy upside down.
I think the whole Mew under the truck thing didn't TAS add in the Mew under the truck during one of the GDQs.
I don't follow those type of stuff, so I wouldn't even know.
Fair enough.
But I know like Let's Go, it does reference it when you go behind the truck.
Okay. I was looking back at some of the rumors of how to unlock Luigi and stuff, and I remember just having it in my head, in my head and my hands, why the fuck did I believe this? It's like, oh yeah, Luigi's definitely in the game. You need to get all stars in the span of like a few hours. Then you need to run around the castle like 57 and a half times while pressing the A button every 3 times. And it's like, why would the console have this specific instructions?
Man, Luigi is a fucking prick if it takes all this work just to get him to come out of his room.
He is a petty bitch.
Mario, I would come out, but you didn't go. You need to go around the castle like 10 more times.
Well. Look who ran around 56 times. It's just like, why the fuck did I believe that? Like, I'm stupid.
I mean, we were all kids.
Yeah, we were all kids once. We don't.
Oh, okay. I did just remember something. I did remember something, and I remember this is one of those situations where Henry like lying about it didn't help.
Oh yeah.
But as a kid, I used to think that Shadow was unlockable in Smash.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? Do you mean his like one video he did, like ages ago?
Where Henry had like a model of Sonic, but it was literally just Sonic but black and red.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing. Like nothing was changed, but for some reason I believe that was Shadow.
Yeah. No. I. Same thing. Not from him, but from Machinima of all people.
No, but even then, for me, he fueled the fire of, oh, maybe he's in the game, but it's just I'm too stupid to unlock him.
But it's like I did watch the Did You Know Gaming video on like Mario Rumors, and it's just like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, if you beat Super Mario Brothers 8 times, you unlock Super Mario Brothers 2, and it's like, why the fuck would they put the sequel in the same game?
You never played Okami?
No.
That's basically 3 games in 1.
Really?
Dude, it's a long game. Even your favorite reviewer mentioned that.
What, Son Call Me Johnny?
Yeah.
I honestly forgot he reviewed Okami, admittedly.
Oh, fake fan.
We fuck off.
Exposed. Do you even watch his videos?
Fuck you. I did actually watch his thing. He's gonna be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh video this year, and I'm looking forward to that.
I'll definitely not be watching that because I never cared for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fuck you.
Different taste, God forbid.
Different tastes on my channel? It's more likely than you think.
Hey, look, man, Yu-Gi-Oh was just there when I was waiting for Winx Club. Okay. the real priority show.
I don't want to watch these girls in miniskirts come out of cards. I want to watch these girls in miniskirts fight some crime.
See, now you get it. and 15 years later, you start questioning stuff, and you go, oh.
Is this self-exposure, or...?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I wasn't going to make the jokes on the channel. I didn't know if you were comfortable with people knowing or not.
No, I don't give a fuck. Actually, but speaking of that, there is something I do need to tell you in private, though. It involves my friends. Like, I just realized something.
Okay. I thought it was like something I did, where it's like, actually, Tommy, now that you mention it, about that joke you made the other day.
Yeah, you're canceled now. Sorry to say. According to my files, your cancellation has been overdue for like a week.
According to the records, that one joke you made is now not funny, so therefore I am now suing you.
You might have said it in the past, but it still affects me now.
Yeah, you might have said it in the past when those jokes were okay, but those jokes aren't okay now, and for some reason, I'm still going to think that you are exactly the same person as you were back then, even though you clearly aren't now.
Man, it's depressing how relevant this is.
That's literally the mentality people have when canceling people for those jokes.
Have you ever seen Uncle Al?
Uncle Al? I don't think I've heard of it.
He does like a SpongeBob parodies. There was one scene where like Squidward is like, everybody can change and all that, except unless you're a pedophile. And then it cuts to Patrick saying he's making sense. I'll send it to you after. It's really funny.
Remember, Luigi, don't be a dinophobe. There's room for everyone, except Black. Black's not on the rainbow, Luigi.
I still refuse as part of the show.
I still don't know if it is or not.
Super Show and like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog are those type of shows where you could tell me like anything happened in that show, and I wouldn't even believe it, even if it did happen.
I mean, let's not forget Eggman canonically cross-dresses in that.
That was it. That was his mom.
And the lingerie.
Also his mom, you know.
Wonder Man.
The only thing that matters is that the Power Rangers killed that show.
Oh yeah.
More so Sad AM.
I don't know about over there, but over here the broadcasting for like those cartoons were weird.
How so?
Well, because so we have a fair amount of kids channels. We've got, for like the 10-year-olds onwards, we've got stuff like Cartoon Network, Boomerang, Nickelodeon, and Nicktoons. But then we have like Pop, Tiny Pop, CBeebies, CBBC, and Nick Jr. And like it was weird on where the game cartoons fell.
So did you guys not have a Disney Channel?
So we had Jetix. No, we did have Disney Channel, but not many people gave a shit about it at the start.
I mean, that's sort of the case in general.
Like we had Jetix, which then became Disney XD, but Jetix was awesome because that just showed all of the anime. But then Jetix disappeared unexpectedly, and the channel IP became dormant for so long. Like I think it was just blank before Disney XD bought it. So like the only anime was ever shown was just Yu-Gi-Oh, which Yu-Gi-Oh was on Nicktoons for a bit. Then it went on to Sky One, which that was weird for a kid to understand.
It sort of sounds like the same situation that happened to Digimon here, where like every season it would be on a new channel.
Well, that's the thing. Sky One isn't a kids channel. Like that's a fucking adult channel. That 1 minute you're watching The Simpsons, the next you're watching The Walking Dead.
So is it like the UK MTV equivalent or something, or
no? We have MTV, but like we kind of prioritize our channels before the American channels.
Sounds like a bit of ego.
Oh yeah, like you have some British channels there.
Yeah, we have the BBC.
Oh, yeah, what number is it?
Look, man, there's different types of TV.
That's what I thought.
you that's why we have the guide button to guide you to the channel.
Yeah, because it's not at the start, meaning you can't access it easily.
But I do believe like the British content are like, there are like, free channels. So there's at least that.
I mean, I still find it funny that we have no problem just like showing all of your American programs over here, but yet you guys are just like, yeah, your stuff isn't good to be over here, so we'll make American versions because that's what the people want, and the American versions always end up being so shit.
But it's live action, so that means it's better.
Doesn't matter. The In-Betweeners US sucked.
But what are you talking about? They made Beauty and the Beast British.
Did they?
Yeah, for like the live action one.
Oh. I mean, no one.
But you could tell it was fake British accent.
Well, with the exception of Emma Watson, because she is British.
Oh yeah. Well, except for her singing voice, since that was done by somebody else, I think.
Oh god, is it that obvious?
Yeah, it sounds like a different person.
Admittedly, I've not seen the Beauty and the Beast remake.
You're not missing much.
No, I know I'm not.
The only thing you need to know about the Beauty and the Beast remake is that how people got mad how Beast is no longer fuckable.
Of course, that'll be the one complaint. Of course, that'll be the one complaint about this, about the kids' film.
Hey man, look, Beauty and the Beast was a lot of furries awakening, okay?
I heard more arguments that Robin Hood was.
Nobody cares about Robin Hood here.
The three things that made people become furries pretty much boils down to Sad AM, Robin Hood, and Star Fox.
You forgot Disney. You forgot Disney.
Robin Hood.
No, like Disney, like the Goofy movie.
Who the fuck in the Goofy movie was fuckable?
Dude, do you not know how? Do you not remember how like humanoid they make the characters in that movie?
I know, but as far as I'm aware, in the first Goofy movie, there was only one girl character, and last I checked, she's underage.
It's cute that you think that'll stop the internet.
Valid, but still, I'm trying to think about this from a legal perspective here.
Also, you didn't mention Lola Bunny.
Is it bad? I keep forgetting about her.
I mean, it's not like she had a character to begin with, so I don't blame you.
Didn't they, like, you know, like, I do remember a lot of people lost their shit about the fact they were toning down her sexuality in the reboot, but she still had less of a character anyway.
Yeah, that's what it... Yeah, they gave her less of a character in less screen time, to the point that I was like, why are you even here? But Tommy, they made her a strong, independent woman by making her hang out with Wonder Woman. She's not a sex icon anymore.
Space Jam 2. We can't have Pepe Le Pew in there because he's very inappropriate for kids. Now, Clockwork Orange and Rick and Morty, yeah, that's totally fine.
No, God forbid we teach kids to, you know, learn to say no.
Well, that's the thing, Pepe Le Pew, like, you know, okay, he's obviously not a good character, but he was the victim of the slapstick. That's the thing.
Yeah, the joke was he never got any puss.
He never got the girl. She always got his payback on him. He always got the butt. He was always the butt of the joke. That's the thing.
You know, but deep down, I was hoping to have this scene where apparently LeBron James tells him that it's not cool to harass. It's like I cannot take a sports player who says stuff like that serious, because it's one of those every sports player eventually fucks up.
So I'm about to say, hello, pot, meet kettle. Maybe that's why they cut it out.
Also, I love how much the movie is like trying to center around video games, even though the main character is like, no, video games are bad. The movie never goes too deep about LeBron's potential trauma.
What trauma?
Of not being able to have fun. Because basically his parents was like, you're not going to go anywhere if you keep playing video games. You're just going to be a loser.
Man, they really hate video games, huh?
Yeah, that's why they reference video games in their 1 hour game. Also, never forget how desperate people wanted to cancel Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I saw that, and I love the reaction to it from the Mexican people.
Yeah, no, they don't care.
Oh, you gotta get rid of Speedy because he's racist to the Mexicans. Warner Brothers remove Speedy because he's racist to the Mexicans. What the fuck are you doing? We love this guy.
It sort of reminds me of what happened to Odyssey. I'm not sure if it happened for the UK box art, but for the American box art, in the side, originally there was an image of like Mario wearing like his Mexican hat and sombrero, and there was people who called it racist. So Nintendo changed the box art.
Out of interest, did the Mexican people respond to that one?
No, they loved it. But it was one of those.
Shit.
It was one of those. It was one of those people who weren't Mexican were complaining about it.
I think there was like a Twitter thread I saw where like this YouTube user had the name of Qing Hui or something like that, and someone says to them where it's like don't call yourself Qing Hui because like you know Qing is similar to Ching Chong, which is you know used as racist slur against Chinese people, and the guys went, but I am Chinese, so what's your point? It's like there's a YouTuber, I can't recall his channel name, but he plays games with a YouTuber I watch, and his name is like Eli Likes Rice, and he is an Asian YouTuber, and so and he just like has like stereotype like Asian stuff, and people say like, oh god, you need to change your name, like your name's racist and stuff, and he's like, you're saying that to the guy who is of the ethnicity.
Exactly. I mean, it's one of those, dude. If you're not even in that race, just shut up. You can't say nothing.
Yeah. We're just becoming too sensitive now, and I hate it.
You said you want to get political in these streams.
I think this is kind of a different kettle of fish. I'm offended at you correcting me.
I'm offended that you're offended.
Let's stop doing stuff.
Anyways, I sent the image of like the original box art versus like the final box art. Like literally, the only thing that was changed. The only thing that was changed was just the bottom corner.
Wow, that's a massive difference.
Yeah, just that's how we solve racism. We remove that one image.
I do know the Kirby box art was censored in America.
Which one? There's a lot of Kirby games.
Triple Deluxe.
How so?
Basically, one of the cannon enemies had the cannon aimed at the metaphorical camera, if you will. That had to get removed in the American box art.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, God forbid, hey? Cannons. Terrifying.
Sorry, it gives me war flashbacks. We can't have that here.
We don't do that.
Oh! Look at Sage and Major Mario. Does he even need the guy to look at the floor? He already knows where everything's at.
I mean, this is all in a grid format, so. First try. Fuck you. Like, I don't know, okay, personal question, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But, like, has there ever been a moment where, like, someone has tried to be offended on your behalf over something?
Yes, but that's usually before they know.
Really?
Because usually I say faggot, and then they're like, oh, whoa, you can't say that. I'm like, dude. And they're like, oh, okay.
I have had some Americans have a go at me for when I say fag because like they refuse to believe that is what we call cigarettes over here.
Yeah, I think you did tell me about that. How there was like a lady that mentioned it to you.
I don't remember saying about a lady.
I could be misremembering, but
I mean I have that with an American woman who had a go at me and my mate, saying that we shouldn't be so rude to each other because we're calling each other like cunt and tosser and stuff.
Okay, that's probably what it was.
Yeah, like she really couldn't comprehend the fact that is just what British friends say to each other.
Being asshole to your friends, God forbid.
Like, British humor in a way is just dark humor.
But dark humor can't exist in 2022.
That's the thing. I like our dark, dry humor is no joke. What helped us kept going during World War II, mainly because, like, London got bombed because Hitler wanted to reduce the British soldiers' morale, so we kept going to piss him off. Pretty much early day trolling in a way.
Imagine like if they had if they had like modern internet technology, Twitter definitely would just be roasting him as much as people did for Trump.
Hitler starts bombing the UK, trying to reduce morale, and then suddenly his DMs explode with people saying KYS.
My mom bombed harder than you did.
It's like, oh, Hitler, you're such a Nazi. Wait a minute. Nice. I am doing good progress with these moons.
Have you ever tried doing a run where you try to get as a little moon as possible?
Yeah, that was my first run.
Because it's possible. It's possible to avoid doing the bosses with the Mario amiibo.
Yeah.
Because with the Mario amiibo, it's basically 3 hearts. Oh no, wait, not the Mario amiibo, the Peach amiibo.
Right.
You can literally go almost out of bounds with Mario if you know what you're doing.
Do you remember when the Balloon World came out and Nintendo had to very quickly update it?
Dude, the thing is, I wish I had a Switch at that time because I'm pretty sure it was fucked up shit. But it was one of those. That's an experience I'll never live.
I'm gay. I'm single. I want to see some dicks in Mario.
I mean, dude, it's just like when Miiverse ended, where everyone went crazy. So just started looting the whole service.
Do you remember when Tomo was a thing?
No.
Exactly. Like, I remember when that came out and Nintendo was boasting about how it would be the social media app for Nintendo to use, and then they just quickly put it to the side when people realized, oh my god, we can swear in this.
What would you say, Miitomo?
Yeah, Miitomo.
No, I don't. Oh, that's the one where the bad robot voices came from. Now I remember that.
Yeah, it was like clearly a flop on Nintendo's end because they really didn't understand what people would use social media for. I mean, to be fair, they still don't, but
It's fine. Give them another 30 years. Another 30 years, and we'll go from Windows 98 to Windows 2003.
I did hear about that.
Man, I'm both surprised and not surprised. I am impressed. Online is even functional with Windows 98.
Well, that's the thing, because some companies still do use Windows 95 and stuff. But I didn't think they could run online on Windows 95.
Yeah, I was gonna mention they still use it for companies and all that, but online is no.
That kind of does explain some things, though. Hey, I want to know what Pillux thought that fucking the Wii online network was a good idea, and now I know. Blame Windows 95.
Oh, wait. I was gonna say Windows 93 for the Wii.
It was Windows something.
It's fine. We'll be at 2003 by the time we get to 2030.
I mind you, I do remember Mario Kart Wii's online was pretty good though.
I mean, every Mario Kart online has always been good, but that's not saying much.
No, because you got to cater in the games that didn't have good online, namely every other Nintendo Wii game.
Well, what was the top Wii games that had online? Because besides that, I can't really think of much.
Mario Kart Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
I literally just said besides Nintendo.
Oh, sorry. GoldenEye 007. Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, that had online.
Oh, okay. You know, I do remember playing online with that.
Did Colors have it? No, Colors didn't.
Did Zero Gravity have it?
What, Riders? No. God, I know there was one Wii game I did play a lot of online of. Fuck, that's gonna bother me. I keep thinking it's a Tetris game. It's definitely not a fucking Tetris game.
Tetris 99.
Wii game.
The 99th version. Don't worry about it.
Bitch! Okay. Guinness World Records, that was it. Guinness World Records.
The fuck you need online for that for?
Online multiplayer, and you could submit records all around the world. I did hold some world records on that. I was proud of them.
Which were?
Tallest tower and fastest rocket.
But now the servers are dead, so now you don't no longer have proof.
Yep, my fragile ego is now worse.
I mean, you can always like bring it back with if you homebrewed your Wii, but I already know you're against that.
You know me. I am a petty bitch. Okay. Time to make Mario illegal.
Uh-oh. Mario would vote for Trump.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Brexit, huh? That sounds like a good idea.
Look, man, Mario's just the type of guy to be racist to all Toads equally.
I swear, you all look alike.
Oh, tell me now!
Well, let me tell you a thing or two. You tell him, Toad. I will, Toad. Good job, Toad. Thank you, Toad. And they just don't see it.
Mushroom, please! You can't say that, that's Howard!
You eat mushrooms. Have you not considered what we are?
Food! I needed more for my pizza!
Sleep with one eye open.
I still like to believe that every Toad that, like, you know, fights back against the Mushroom Kingdom becomes like a power-up from, like, Mario Kart.
So what you mean to say is that the ones that turn into blocks are there per request of the princess.
Look, man, as far as Mario's concerned, a good Toad is an item Toad.
A good Toad is a quiet Toad.
Did you pass the Mexican test with him?
Hey, SA, you look Mexican enough. Oh Jesus, I'm glad I'm not famous enough to get cancelled.
What is your favorite food, Mario? Taco Bell.
I'm with it, like I'm with it. The Mexicans, I eat at the Taco Bell. Bullet Bill breakthrough. Oh, which one was that one?
My favorite holiday, Cinco de Mayo.
Happy quinceañera! I'm 23.
That's what I said, quinceañera. Mario's the type of guy that would not know what quinceañera, what number that is. He would just assume that's just the word for birthday.
He's just so culturally unaware.
Luigi knows, but he doesn't want to ruin it for Mario.
It's actually really funny when I went to Spain, with my mum. I know, like, I know her, and I know she's like not exactly. I don't want to say with it, but she's not exactly cultural considerate. If you follow me.
Uh-oh.
Like, I'm not saying
travel.
I'm not saying she's a racist. But you know, she's not exactly accepting of other customs. Like, I know if she'd be in Japan, they'd want her out of there.
Faster than Logan Paul.
I know. I mean, I know Japan. I know the Japanese tolerate Brits, but they still don't like us as much as the Americans.
I don't think they like anybody besides himself, but that's a different topic.
From what I've heard from some people in Japan, they do tolerate the Brits because they know we try, unlike the Americans.
Look, man, we don't take ownership for Logan Paul. Okay, that was all him.
but yeah, like when I was going to Spain with her, I pretty much just learnt sorry in Spanish because I knew I'd be saying it a lot, and sure enough, I was.
And they're like, "That's not good enough." Gringo pulls out a fucking knife.
Try again, hombre.
You're gonna die, essay.
But yeah, so like every time my mum did something, and I just saw the pissed off Spaniards, I'm like, lo siento.
Is your mom the type to like go to Mexico and be like, "So where's the Taco Bell around here?"
She's not that bad, but you know, she would think that like, you know, we have the same right to cross the road as we do in the UK. Like there, you know, I thought I would have thought the lack of zebra crossings would have been the giveaway for her, but apparently not.
Look, man, as you know, as long as they don't see you crossing the border, you're fine.
We went in Spain, not Mexico. Spain is a lovely place, though. I was in we stayed in Alicante. It was beautiful.
But did you spend a lot of time there?
Good enough time to end the stream, I think. Unless I'm missing something, I think I've got all the moons. I can't wait. I can't wait for that fucking cockatoo to tell me I've fucked up big time.
Yeah, but the plot twist is you overload the ship by accident.
Found in the sand. Oh yeah, I gotta get the doggo to dig.
You somehow inflate the ship.
The Odyssey is now a fetish.
Hey, don't be surprised with the internet. You never know.
Unfortunately, I don't. I have my Rule 34 searches have led me to question what I find. Because at the start, they were
as long as they're legal.
They're legal. Doesn't mean that I'm not questioning what I'm finding.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the realistic dog that they had here.
He is out of place, isn't it?
Like this dog will fit like it's as jarring as like 06 is.
Yeah, Pele, the beloved dog. It's just like, what? Oh, but, you know, John, you can't forget Hats and the Pigeon.
Who?
Hats and the Pigeon.
I keep thinking you're thinking of like a rejected like bird character.
No. Hats and the Pigeon. Do you not know of Hats and the Pigeon?
Do I need to Google this?
Just type in Hats and the Pigeon. How many others am I missing?
I see hats in the model train.
Oh, and it.
Hats and the pigeon. I guess I'll put Sonic as well since I'm not saying anything.
There you go. I've sent you Hats and the Pigeon.
Cool. Is there anything relevant about him?
No, it's just one random pigeon that you can talk to in 06. Name Hatson. All it says is coo.
He doesn't get. He's just there, just chilling.
Yep.
You know what? The 06 team probably did deserve to suffer then.
Man, I can see why you guys got fired.
They all got. Oh damn. Oh, that's sad.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Most of the Sonic team were fired because of 06.
I only know about Yuji Naka leaving. That's it. Wait, Tommy, I just realized something.
What's up?
But do you have the most important amiibo for this game?
Which one?
The Mario cereal amiibo.
That's the thing. I don't think that cereal came out over here. I never saw it.
Trying to see how much that costs on eBay now.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Mario. For the low price of $2.25.
Is that including shipping and tax?
Yeah, free shipping. I mean, it varies. Like some going for like 15, some are going for $4, but the cheapest you can find is $2.25.
15. Ah, bless their cotton socks. Someone really wants to try and get some money for that.
Better get it now, because the sale might be expired.
Why do I want the cereal? I've tried your Lucky Charms. They're kipping.
No, I've tried it before. Even my Lucky Charm standard, it's not even good. And I think it's made by the same people who make the Lucky Charm cereal. So I don't even know why it tastes like a bootleg of it.
Well, on the marshmallows for the Odyssey one, like fruit-based marshmallows.
They're like fruity ones.
Right.
But I know eventually. But what's interesting about the Mario cereal was that after the whole situation happened with that, eventually they did re-release the cereal, but they changed the packaging without the amiibo, and that's because people kept buying the boxes.
Oh.
See, at first it was like the Mario Odyssey, and now it's like a basic Mario.
Well, maybe it was Mario Odyssey for like a limited time. Like maybe it was always meant to be Mario cereal. But wow. Those are some old ass renders they're using for the Mario cereal.
Look, man. You need to see some of the American you need to look up some Mario products in Google, because dude, some of them are still using Mario Party DS renders.
I think the Peach one is a Mario Party 5 render.
I don't think there's any of them that still use the GameCube ones, but there's definitely still models that are using the Wii models.
I know the Bowser one is New Super Mario Brothers DS. Right, I think there's good enough time to end the stream. Do you have anything you want to add before I end it?
Support the Patreon and my door.
Alright, well, this has been Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. If you'd like to see me see more, be sure to let me know down below. Next time we come back to this, we are going to go through the Lake Kingdom, get all the moons there, and then move on to the Wooded Kingdom. Next stream might be something else, though, depending on whatever I'm in the mood for. Which, you know me, could be whatever the fuck. But, yeah, that's all we got to say, really. Well, then subscribe. See you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. He's Umbrashida, and I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying...